Greetings and welcome to sunny Clacton on the Naze, City of Tomorrow, a city designed from scratch for you, future citizen. Come loving one of our high-tech, high-rise properties in a complex with all the facilities already prepared for you, city, fire and hospital. What about the children, I hear you ask? Well, don't worry, we've thought about them too, with primary and secondary education, all within close walking distance to your properties. We even have your jobs pre-assigned for you down the road in the local manufactorum. Come to sunny Clacton on the Naze. Why would you ever want to leave? Hello, I'm Lee Sasson. Yes, I'm in the need for a silly intro, I felt. Welcome to my latest dystopian part of the city, the Hive. Following on from the Warhammer 40,000 theme of the manufactorum, I thought, if I could build arcologies, which I don't think in the game, I'd build them over here, I think. That was the original plan, some sort of terrible Soviet-era block of properties, just for the purpose of feeding the factories over here. I was running a bit short on workers in general for the industry in the city, and in fact, there's still some demand over here. The demand over here was taking people from elsewhere in the city and causing worker shortages over here as well. So I thought, I've been planning this for a while, just to build a big block up here, and this hideous grid work that I've created here was the purpose. And it was all inspired really by this monument here. What's it called again? The Statue of Industry. Having booming industry allows you to build a statue to commemorate this great time in the history of the city. Requirement for building the Egypt budget. Please say this still fits in here. I had a lot of trouble trying to fit things into these gaps around here. Hold on a second. Is it going to go? With a slight gap, possibly. Hold on. There it goes. Let's have a look at you. Oh God, look at that. Man with big hammer. Yeah, oh, that's noisy. The original idea was these parked either side. I thought the little children can sit in their primary school and look out at the man with the big hammer, as an inspiration to the future of working in factories. Daddy, can I be the man with the big hammer? Yes, you can, son, don't worry. We decided you're only going to get a primary school education, so hitting things with a hammer in a factory is about all you're going to be good for. And there we go. But in the end, I couldn't create something horrible over here. I had to put tree-lined streets down. It's just the way I work. But I did want a lot of people living over here, all jammed in neck to jowl. And it seems to be working okay. The industry's starting to get covered now. The demands are there. I think I'm probably going to move some of these shops. In fact, I am going to move these shops. I don't think I'm going to leave the properties there. Although they're all jammed in. I don't want it to be too horrible over this way. Not really. That's not really what I want for my people. And they can get out. I have put access road. They can actually leave the hive. I've not been that cruel. It's not that once you've moved in for a one-way road, you're stuck in here forever. You can only go and work over in the factory. Oh, this one's gone out of business. Probably because of the lack of workers. Don't worry, the workers are coming, guys. The workers are coming. It's getting there. The city's all functioning still okay. Oh, that's come back up. I had a bit of a dip in my per tick money coming in there because I built so many facilities in one big block. Actually, let's just fill this first. This in properties. Let's just do it. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem over here, and I basically built the facilities before I had any properties that the people would needed it for, and I wasn't getting any taxes for that, but it wasn't too bad. I could have taken a bit of a hit on the money anyway. We've still got loads of money. It's fine. So, how are things doing in general? I'll give you a little war story bit, which is quite interesting, but basically everything's functioning okay. City's still doing okay. 53,000 people. We're going to hit the 60 fairly quickly, I think, and get the airport and various other things. So all the roads seem okay. Yeah, everything's running okay. We probably do need... I did, before I, off-screen, I did the exciting business of checking all the facilities and making sure everyone's got enough water and hospital cover and education. And I think I've covered it pretty well. Everything seems to be fairly okay. And I thought you didn't want to watch me doing that, but I went round and it seems to be okay. I might have... This big properties might now be affecting that a little bit. but we'll have to see how that comes on later. Maybe, is that rubbish requirements? No. Okay, I thought I saw a symbol for rubbish requirements. Things like that might be a little demand right now, but I'll worry about that later. By the way, I've done one other thing over here as well. You can't really see it very well, but I've set a particular policy just for this territory, and that is that's budgets. That's city policies. Hold on a second. Right. Okay. What do I need to do? Do that, then click here. Okay. I selected on city planning high-tech housing. So this should cost a little bit more, but it should be cooler smart homes to raise the land value around them. So we're paying a little bit more per building. And I guess some of them are a bit more space-agey, but not very much. I'm not sure what it was going to do, but I thought again, you know, whole City of the Future nonsense I was coming out with. Maybe, as they upgrade, maybe they'll become a bit more... We're going to see more solar panels and... I don't know. More the sort of buildings you'd find in Anno 2070 coming through. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to happen. Well, we'll see when that comes through what might happen over here. It appears to be functioning okay. Right. What I do need to do though... Oh, we're getting a bit of queue already. Must be another roundabout. Oh, great. I was thinking we could move some of the shopping down this way. At least these poor souls have got some options other than just industry. And also it gets the shops away from there and the noise that they'll be creating. So I'll do a bit of griddage over here and create some properties. Not properties, create some industry while I'm doing it. I found that lining these... I was going to say that earlier as well. Lining grids up is actually pretty hard. I wanted to have a nice regular grid pattern formed and built around this statue idea here. And it's really hard to do to get them lined up properly. I had a lot of trouble doing it. I mean, I guess that's okay, because, you know, in the real world, things don't line up on nice grids as much as we might want them to. No matter how grid-like some American cities might be. Oh god, it's doing it now, see? It's hard to get them in a really straight line. So what I wanted up here, I've got these little gaps and things. It didn't quite turn out as regular as I wanted. It's okay, I guess. Right. We're having the same sort of problem here. Right, what do I even want? I'm sort of building stuff here, not thinking about it, which is a very bad idea. How about just some blocks of something simple? There's going to be another big shopping mall we can do later, so I'm going to put that on. We'll put that on later on. Let's get the curves in again. Just because I built that last thing with the hive on a grid doesn't mean this needs to be a grid, does it? Yeah, let's get some shops in here and then... that's actually quite nice. There's another mall you can get later. I'm not even sure if it's what's achievable on this, the way I'm building this particular game, but there's another big mall you can get, and maybe this can go up here as well. I don't know, rather than trying to jam it in down in the rest of the city. This will probably be enough for now. Let's just get some... Is that a good idea? Probably not on there, actually. Let's not build them on there. Let's just block it all. There you go. And all these people up here can have big shops to go with their... I might have some local shops up in the hive, but otherwise... Oh, it's filling in already, look at that. So the war story, yes, while I was off screen, doing some bits and pieces, I had a sudden issue. I was messing around with facilities and things, and trying to make sure everyone was covered for all the facilities they needed. And I suddenly... Oh, electricity. I suddenly found... Oh my god, everyone's getting sick. And not just in one area, but across the entire city. And I could not work out what was going on. I thought maybe I'd hit, I don't know, like a critical mass or something. I thought maybe when the city gets to a certain size, perhaps, because here, you know, you get more problems with keeping people up. Oh, the pollution suddenly peaks. So I don't know. I could not work it out. And it was, and I put down just loads of clinics and all sorts of things trying to cover this. No water either. Over there, and eventually on some of the outlying districts I'd managed to get it a bit more under control, but I'd lost like a quarter of my population, and the money was going through the floor. I was generally very worried. I'm sort of glad I didn't have it on screen at the time, and I couldn't work out what I'd done. And suddenly, finally, I twigged it. What I'd done is I've been looking at water supply. And over here, I put in this new water pipe here, except I hadn't. I hadn't put in a water pipe. I'd put in a sewage pipe, one of the old ones, one of the original ones, not the sewage management ones. And they're similar enough in the looks from a distance, so I sort of plonked it down here, that I didn't notice. So I basically had sewage feeding into all the water pipes for the whole city. And because it was such a small amount of sewage coming out, you couldn't even see it in the river. So I'd basically poisoned the entire city. It's not like in some of the other sim games where they get a bit sick, they start to complain. They were dying. They were dying around the city. It was a major, major problem. And in the end, are you not connected? In the end, actually, when I'd finally worked it out, it was so bad. Oh, I hadn't. Hey, I'm sure I'd connected that. Did I not? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it was so bad that I didn't know what clears I put down at the end and which ones I hadn't. It was so I just restarted from the previous save. There was no saving it really. It was beyond help. But yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting experience, a rather scary one as well. The other thing that was interesting though was the fact about the area effect. So I said that the outlying districts, like over here in Little Wallop, I'd managed to get it under control over here with a couple of clinics. So it seems that the pollution spreads in a certain way. So although it was contaminating the whole city's water supply, it was affecting the closer districts more effectively than others, which is interesting. That's a more in-depth mechanic than I'd expected. How are these futuristic buildings looking? Maybe they just need to take a bit longer to get there. Yeah, they're not very space agey, are they particularly? I'm not seeing a huge number of solar panels or carved wooden buildings. Well, there we go. How are demands doing? Industry demand still down. I'm not going to bother with industry demand, I don't think. Come on, fire brigade, get over here. Yeah. Okay, so what else can we build now? What other monuments have we got that we can... Oh, actually, before we go any further, the purpose of building the thing down there, wasn't it? To get the shops out of here. So let's de-zone these. Where are they? Just here, aren't they? Right. What am I doing? Come on. Not that hard. Just right-click on them. And now gone. Get out of here. I've got some offices up here. Let's just get people in. I should probably put a metro over here as well. I've got a train station, but no metro. Let's put a few offices in over here as well. Let's put in a little road. We can have offices on the other side of the road. How about that? Cool, everyone's upgrading. He's very happy. Come on, bend it a bit. Let's get very busy along here suddenly. Are they trying to shortcut into the manufacturer room from here? I hope not. Don't be cheeky, people. This is not what I was planning on doing with this. This is so cheeky. Cheeky young scamps. There. Water as well. I've already filled it. Okay, good stuff. You haven't got water there? Oh, you're right on the edge, aren't you? Look at that. There you go. Happy now. Have a park to celebrate. Not a big park. How about having a plaza? There you go. Yeah, you're happy people. Good stuff. Right. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at... Yeah, I'm trying to avoid building this up any more just yet. Things are going well, though, I think. Traffic's okay. Traffic's a little busy there. Gotta be careful about overbuilding. It's the thing about building sudden big blocks. Yeah, see? Look at this. Suddenly, traffic. We probably need another... You know what we could do here? We could have 2 roundabouts, maybe. 2 feeds off of here? I don't know. This can be a black spot, maybe. I will think about... Yeah. Oh my god, yes. It's saying... Thank you for proving my point there, game. About suddenly building things up. And building when you've done well with the city and you've got some money going and you're doing quite well, let's just build a whole huge block of things in one go. Yeah, that's how to get yourself in trouble, because that's what we've got here. We have huge numbers of people. I'm just trying to get into the shops here, and that's not good. I wonder if we can just do this. If we do a where is it? So you're coming from... They may mostly coming from this direction. Are they supplying across? Is it This is a manufacturer is mostly about producing goods. Okay, so not like the ore facilities and everything else. This is raw materials. A lot of the things in the city, like the Fangor and the rest, they're producing raw materials that are then sent out of the city. But these are producing goods that are used in the city. What is that there? Is that a park? No, it's just trees. Okay. Just used in the city. So delivery vehicles are coming across from here and trying to get straight into here, aren't they? Is that what it is? I don't know. Well, that's only going to the offices. Let's... that gets you back out again. We don't want to go back out again, though. We want to have... You want to get into this side. You'd still think lorries coming in here would take this shortcut to get into there, though. Where is all this traffic coming from? It's lessened a little, hasn't it? It has lessened a little bit. And I'm not going to put another one over here because it's mostly stuff coming in, not stuff going out. Yeah, I think we need to have one from this side, I think. How about... I'm trying to think where I can get a slip road that comes from here up and over to here. This isn't the best solution, of course, really. But I'm not about best solutions. Are you crazy? I'm about solutions that work. Oh. Hold on. Alright, let's have a look. One that comes around here. Come on, all the way around. Oh god, that's ugly. Let's see what that does. Oh, it's lessened a bit already, actually. I think it's just from this has slowly taken time. I need to do something about this. I will... I'm having the same sort of problems over here as I used to have over here. I will have a think about that and probably deal with that later, or come up with some grand scheme that you can watch me do very badly on the screen. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. Okay. Where are you lot now queuing? It's all flowing. It's okay. It's busy, but it's okay. I think is the answer. Let's put some nice streets in. We can just make these bigger avenues, maybe. I don't know. Where are the nice streets with the trees on? That'll make everyone happier. There you go. Forget your traffic problems. You've got nice streets with trees on. Oops. Bit aggressive there, sorry. Sorry about that. Get overexcited. Right. Distractions are occurring again. Let's look at monuments and things. What else I can do over here? You're not quite happy, are you? Never mind. Oh, you're lacking monuments like this. What else do we have here? Nothing we can build there. Nothing we can build there. Oh, what's this? The Modern Art Museum. Here visitors experience fine art. Required for building the fusion power plant. Right. So where would we put a... Hold on a second. How are you lot not happy? You're right by this building here, the science building. Never mind. Someone please put this out. Where would we put a museum of fine art? It's the sort of thing you jam in the middle of the city, isn't it? But Brighton is the tourist destination around here. We haven't really got room in the middle of the city to put it in. I think it's probably going to go down here.